on my phone.
Roman, what is your topic?
My topic is Halo 5 Guardians. I don't typically want to do a game topic, but I am impressed. For the most part, there is some complaints I have about it.
This is going to be a good discussion.
It is.
But I'm impressed. The story is... I think it's got like momentum back again. It's not just plain boring shit. There's actually something there. And the multiplayer, I am very, very happy with.
It's
Okay.
good. It's
Very
really
So-
fun.
I haven't even done the multiplayer yet.
It's different. It takes time to get used to. That's the good
Definitely.
thing. It's not just picking up another Halo game.
No, it
No,
plays
no.
different, but it plays good.
Yeah.
I'll say that I'll start with the mechanics. The mechanics are sound. They're fun. Like I haven't had this much fun on a Halo game in a long time.
Yeah.
Like I'll say that right now before I become negative. I like the campaign, but I don't like the campaign.
Yeah.
Meaning, I don't like that there's forced co-op.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I would have a better time playing this in co-op, but I don't want to play it in co-op. I never had to play Halo games in co-op. I want to just experience it and not worry about, oh, that guy's fucking down. Okay, you know what? Let me go get him, and then I die, and then nobody revives me.
Yeah.
I think I would have been okay with the AI, like in all the other co-op games, where as soon as you died, you just die. There's no chance for the AI to come get you, because the AI is just not reliable when they try to revive you.
I don't know.
In some instances, no.
Oh, mine been fantastic.
Mine pisses
One will
around.
go
They're like,
to
oh,
me,
there's
if
a
they
guy.
die, another one come from God knows where.
Mine would be like a row. It'd be like, okay, they come to revive me. He gets shot. Oh, damn. The other guy comes. He tries to revive the other guy. He gets shot down. And then the other one dies, and then we all die in a row.
I even had one
Like, that
point
actually
where
happened.
I got down. Someone else who was down the ground with me came over, got down. Then two of the other ones were flying around. Both got out of their aircrafts.
Or they just don't
reviving
even
me.
care. Like,
Mine
I'll hit
I
it.
have no problems with mine.
I'll hit it, and then they're like, we got better things to do. That happened, and I'm not even I'm not even trying to be a downer about it. It was just the fact that they did that, and they do that to me constantly. I had to take a break from the game. I tried to finish it today, and then I got stuck because the co-op partners were being stupid.
I had a really problem. You were watching me. I was incinerated consecutively.
When you start
And
fighting
then I don't
harder
understand,
enemies,
Like, how I just die all automatically.
yeah, you start getting incinerated.
I was
and
getting so
disintegrated and
upset.
blasted.
I was getting mad. I'm like, what? But my other guy, he can get shot by the same thing and not die.
He's like,
How does that how does that work? I'm supposed to be fucking Spartan Luck, and Buck here is
Spartan
like
117.
and Buck here is like surviving.
Buck isn't even like he's a Spartan, but he was from ODS.
Yeah, he was from ODS.
He was actually
my boy Nathan
born.
Fillion. Shout out.
I love Nathan Fillion.
I love Nathan Fillion. He's
He's
awesome.
awesome.
I do not have a problem with him.
God damn it.
He's awesome. But back to the campaign. The campaign is good.
I had fun playing it. There isn't specifically a story though.
That's my other complaint. The fact that they made these ads and stuff, making it sound like he's getting Master Chief does this crazy thing to get Spartan Locke and his team to go after him. It was just a fucking disobey
The
order.
advertising was done a little bit wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, and this may or may not be a spoiler. I know we always thought. We knew at the end of Halo 4 that Cortana was still alive, right?
Yeah.
But was that because at the very end you knew? Because in the Halo 5, John didn't know.
Yeah, he did.
No, you remember he found out. Remember, he was doing his own missions.
Look, I thought he was.
He
looking.
didn't think she was alive
But he was
at
still
the end of
looking.
4. He was like,
He was
okay.
hoping,
He
but
was hoping.
But he came across doing one of those missions with his other people.
He was
finding out actual evidence that she was.
He was basically like, I have nothing to fight for anymore. And then shit started happening. He's like,
So he
I have
legitimately
something to
didn't-
fight for again.
And it's just the fact that also they just made it sound like it was going to be this big deal where he does something crazy because Cortana.
And that's why he goes rogue.
And
yeah.
that's why he goes rogue and
Not
sends
just
out
because he's
Locke.
going out.
But just because he's you need to come back to the Infinity. No.
And-
Okay, let's send Spartan Locke after him. That's literally that's what I thought. And I'm
That's why.
I'm watching this. I'm like, really? That's it? That was the big thing.
Unless it's
This is
in
kind
at
of
the
a
end of
disappointment.
Legendary Truth, they changed it. I remember seeing the trailer. that he's like actually on the ground and there's a bullet
Oh,
hole.
I've heard that doesn't happen at all.
It doesn't.
No.
Yeah, I've heard like most of the stuff that was spoiled in it. Where's the freaking poncho?
The first reveal.
That first reveal. Where's the poncho?
There's really no desert and like him wandering, and
Yeah, he sure as hell wasn't alone.
they seriously
No.
made it look like he was gonna be this lonely wanderer
Yeah,
just
and it's like-
looking for Cortana.
It's like, oh no, I
The
got a whole
first thing
squad.
he's
I
got-
got blue team.
He's got the people that he apparently has like been with since he was a child.
Yeah, where were they at all
Yeah.
through like the other
Through
games?
all of Halo.
Where were they at? to
Hell
help
they
them?
Yeah, he's
come
like,
from?
their team is like the most they've completed more operations than
Yeah.
any other fire team.
Where the fuck
Where
were
the
they?
fuck have they been?
Yeah, and then that's the whole thing too. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. The original Halo trilogy, 1 through 3,
Yeah.
they made it sound like he was the last Spartan. That's why I'm so confused.
Well, he was one of the lost ones because he came from Reach and they pretty much killed all the Spartans on Reach.
But where all of a sudden, like that's the whole thing. This doesn't add up to me. Is where did these Spartans just randomly start coming from? And then they
Right,
were there all of a sudden,
this
always.
is years ahead.
But they're saying that
from Halo 1 to Halo 5, I mean, how many years has it actually been? It's
A
been
lot.
quite a few.
it's just I felt like these they sparked up so quick to where it's like,
No, they did spark
like, and
up
it's like,
quickly.
why?
I know
How
there's
are
some
they
kind of
back?
time
Like,
frame.
what is happening? Like
Now they're
it's not
just
explained,
everywhere.
and it's
Spartans are
like
just
I don't feel like
everywhere.
reading the Halo books to find out.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. 343. They have a good lore. I understand that there's lore behind this, and it'd probably make more sense for me to read the books. Explain it in the damn game.
Ain't nobody got time for
the
that.
game came out before the books. Halo 1 started this whole fucking thing,
Mhm.
and everybody spawned off and did different things to it. Respect
Your
the main.
elders.
That too. Respect the main core people that got you there.
Yeah.
Tell us who this blue team is, because if nobody's read the books, they're
That's
just
like-
random Spartans to everybody.
All we
fucking
know is
Grimoire
they're
in
in boot
Destiny.
camp together. That's it.
Yeah.
It's literally. It's
I'm not
just
getting
like
on
that.
these damn Grimoire cards on the app or online for you to tell
this-
me the story.
Like, I had to Google like, who are these guys, and then it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why didn't you tell me that? Like, I didn't know what that was, or else I would have been like, well, who are these random
Or at least
Spartans that
explain
think that
the
they're, like,
story of
close?
why they weren't in 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, they're just there all of a sudden now, and they're going on missions with Master Chief,
and
Master
now
Chief
they're
is
most successful fire team
Yeah.
in the entire UNSC.
I love how it's fire team, just like Destiny.
yeah.
It's kind of funny how they do stuff like that because they're like, oh, it's Halo. We're worshipped because of this game. Nobody's going to give a shit. They're just going to accept it.
No.
No, motherfucker. Explain it.
No, all I can really think of
Pretty
is the
much.
story is it reiterates that now Cortana is really just going crazy. Like how we already assumed she was going to take over the Forerunners, tech, and the bots and everyone.
Yeah, I'm in
That
the
was
part,
just proving that was something we already knew was going to happen.
I'm in the part where I don't think this is spoilers, but where
Well,
I'm meeting
spoiler
up-
just in case.
spoiler just in case, when I just met up with Arbiter.
No, but his armor is so sweet. He is badass.
He
looks so
looks
cool.
like a badass. I
He
didn't
is
recognize him for a
phenomenal.
second. I'm like, Jesus, like that's the whole thing too. The game is gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
It
yeah,
is
it looks
so
really
pretty.
good.
It like when it goes to cutscenes, it's like, jeez, like did God, what's that person? What's that team called that did the cutscenes for the Master Chief Collection for Halo 2?
Oh, I don't remember.
But it's like, man, did they do this again? Like, did they just like come in and just do the cutscenes for Halo 5 too? Because it looks really good, and it's like, jeez.
And they do pre-rendered cutscenes too, like
Yeah.
like the main cutscenes. Those look
Which,
good, but
you know,
it's not.
like, yeah, this isn't back in the old days where it's pre-rendered cutscenes. I allow it in this game.
Mhm.
It looks cool,
I'll allow it.
and then like we can talk about the multiplayer now.
Yeah, because you know,
Like
talk
we,
more
we
about
wanted
the
to
story.
dissect. We wanted to
Because
dissect
then
that.
spoilers
that
will
was
probably come up. And
the multiplayer on this game.
the only complaint I have, and it's an on and off thing, is the radar.
Yeah, the
I
radar
would
seems
honestly
weird.
rather. I understand the whole top floor, bottom floor shit. It's very very small.
Yeah.
By the time I see someone on radar,
Yeah.
they're
They're
already
shooting
right
at you.
behind me
Or
and
they're
smacking
shooting
me
at
in the
you.
face.
Yeah, It's
I'd
really
rather-
smaller from the older. Like I've noticed that too.
I think the
Yeah.
original radar was like 25 meters.
Yeah.
I feel like this one's like 5.
It feels that way because it's like, man, where are these guys? And it's like, oh yeah, they're pretty much right on top of me. Like,
I would rather have no radar, honestly, than have that.
yeah, because it's pointless, really. It's just teasing you. It's like, haha, you're getting
Yeah,
shot.
I'm getting shot at from the other side. It's like probably like, an estimate's probably like 30 feet as far as the width.
Yeah.
So normally I would see that on my radar. I'm getting shot and I don't know where the hell it's coming from.
Yeah, and then you got Warzone, which I think it was you fuckers that made me realize I was playing a damn MOBA.
Kinda. It's kind of MOBA.
It's a MOBA. Thinking about it, and I've really thought about it when I think it was one of you guys said something about it, and I'm like, and I'm really thinking about all the mechanics in it. I'm like, it's a damn MOBA.
I
It's
think
not a MOBA, really.
It really is.
You know,
Like it's like Dota and stuff like that. And
in
like,
a sense.
it's a MOBA.
In a sense.
Like
There's no,
I'm
like-
not saying like they're like, it's a MOBA but not a MOBA. It's a first-person MOBA.
because it doesn't have special. The only thing you gain is
You do have like
As you
you
go
have
down,
special things. You have
no.
the,
It's what was the freaking game mode in has Halos? I forgot what it was called. As you progress, you got newer weapons. You got more advanced weapons. Like you start out with the assault rifle. and
you're
then
talking
towards-
about Gun Game.
No.
Gun Game wasn't in Halo.
No, I'm not talking about gun game. I can't remember what
Firefight
No.
with the waves of enemies?
I was
No.
gonna say there was no game like that in Halo.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't exactly like this. It's similar to it.
Oh.
As you progress through a game mode,
Was
you
it in
get-
Reach?
I think so.
It was like when it was like Spartans versus elites
Oh,
and you were on that big
yeah.
stage, you would
But see, that was
advance.
different, though.
You would
But it's
advance.
some. It's. I feel like
that's
it's
way
similar-
different.
It's more similar to that than is a MOBA.
No,
Because in that you got better weapons as you progress through the game.
but no. The thing
It's
is,
the
you
same thing
hoard
with
like
this
you
one.
say, you get all the points and shit,
Yeah.
and you have all these different rec cards to pick. Like you're playing the game and you're getting all these different cards. I have like a billion freaking battle rifle cards, like just it's ridiculous. And then you're saving up. You get the different levels. You got to capture these bases, and there's two different modes. There's one that's assault.
There's Warzone Assault.
Assault is more like that one you're talking about, but Warzone is.
I think
more
I
like
played
the
that one
MOBA.
more, so that's why I'm thinking like that.
Yes, because I thinking about that when you just said that. Yeah, that's more like that in Reach, but the regular Warzone is like a fucking MOBA.
There's no jungling though.
No.
It's pretty straightforward.
It's pretty straightforward. And what I like about Warzone is anybody's game. Like you could be getting your ass kicked in the beginning, and then you take these AIs and get these bosses down, and you're right back in the game. Like we played this one game where we were losing.
Those bosses are kind of like jugglers, though, in a way. They
Yeah.
kind of are.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't give you special attributes, but they boost your points
yeah.
up pretty damn far.
It's jungling, yeah.
But
yeah,
it's fun. I enjoy Warzone. I
I'm
really
having
do.
fun. Like I'm poking fun at
You get
MOBAs,
so many rec
but it's
points
just the
in that
fact that
too.
I don't want to play a MOBA, but I'm
Yeah.
playing a MOBA
Yeah.
technically,
It's better.
and it's better. It's better.
There, I
I
don't.
You're
allow it.
shooting stuff, so
There is no OP, any weapon, any gun that was in previous ones, like the fucking incineration cannon in Halo 4, has been fixed.
the balancing on weapons is
Fucking
It is
Halo
phenomenal.
4.
so
I never
balanced.
wanted to use the assault rifle
Yeah, the
as
assault
much as I
rifle is
am.
so
And it's like it's
That
so
thing's got
accurate.
range.
It's accurate. It's more powerful.
Yeah.
It's worth using.
And it's just fun to shoot.
the SMG.
SMG,
is
yeah.
insane.
SMG is fantastic, but it's terrible far range.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's
But it's
there's
an
always a
SMG.
counter.
Yeah.
So.
There's always
That's how
a
it should
counter,
be.
which is sweet. It's like okay, well, should probably use this for this encounter. Nah, okay, let's use this,
Mm-hmm.
and then the pistol just rolls all like always. That's what I like. It's original Halo, where it's like I'm relying on this pistol most times.
Can I
Yeah.
just say I love the frickin' ADS on like every gun. Like every gun.
Yeah, I
has
thought I wasn't
ADS
gonna like
reticle.
that, and then it's like, wow, this.
It's so
actually is-
beneficial.
It's cool. I
It's
like
so
cool.
beneficial.
and it looks cool, especially when you're jumping in the air and like does the hover.
Yeah. Oh
I do
yeah.
all those special attributes. It's just so well rounded.
And I have to, I had to keep remembering to boost. That's my problem.
that has saved me more times.
But
than
it
I can
has
count.
helped when I'm like, oh shit, I should boost, and then I do it, and then I'm like, cool, I'm alive.
Yeah,
Right.
boost at the very end screws with the person shooting you, and then you get out. And
Oh, yeah.
it's fantastic.
Like it just gives you that extra second,
yeah.
and you need that extra second most times. I always do that like when I'm about to play, when I am playing Warzone and I'm like attacking a base. If I run in and then I see a whole bunch of guys shooting at me, I'm like, oh nope, back out real quick, and then they they're dumb and they'll funnel
Yeah.
out. And I
The
shoot 'em.
hovering's really good too. That saved me.
Oh yes.
I'll jump from somewhere, see someone like throw a grenade, I'll just hover there for a minute, wait for the grenade to explode.
Imagine. Have you played SWAT yet?
No, actually, I
I
haven't.
have
Oh,
not
you
tried
guys
SWAT
like
yet.
that was the first mode that I played, and I was just
I just played
annihilating everybody because it was a map that I've played during. I think I can say it now, like a closed beta, and so I played the shit out of that map, so I knew all the routes to take. So I just had a path, and I just kept going and mowing people down. They were getting mad at me. I'm like doing a hover jump, and like I got like 4 people just hovering. I'm like bam, 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 and then I could never play like that again.
I like Breakout. Breakout's entertaining.
That was
Like that was it. Like it was like that was my shining moment in Halo 5.
Done.
I looked really good, and then it's like every time now I play, it's like, I'm good, but not that good, like I was.
I like Breakout.
That was a beginner's luck. Well, it wasn't really beginner's luck because I already played that map. I just never played it SWAT on that map. So I think that's what did it, because there was no shields, and I was already used to that map and knew the routes, and I'm just like going in, shooting people, using my pistol. It was awesome.
Word.
I wish I could do that again.
Breakout has no shields. Why don't you just play that too?
What?
Breakout.
What's Breakout?
So you've never played Breakout?
No,
That's
I played.
really
I
fun.
played SWAT and Warzone and a little bit of Arena.
Breakout's right above SWAT. It's different
Wait,
looking.
what did you say?
Breakout, like in the listings, right above SWAT.
Okay, I didn't know what you said. It sounded like you said.
But you
SWAT.
start out with SMGs. You start with SMGs. You have no shield, and it's a 1 flat capture, and you have 1 life.
The maps are cool. The maps are like these digital
So it's like elimination.
playground.
That's sweet.
It's cool.
very
It's
it's
cool.
awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
And you have different. You may have like a DMR on one each side, and the camo or shields would be in the
I
middle.
may have to try that.
It's fun. It's really we did pretty well.
We got one more. Well, as we're recording this, we have one more week before the almighty Fallout. So
Don't forget Need for Speed too. Need for Speed get ready to come out.
I know that's the thing, though. It's like that's coming out, and again, it goes back to the whole Fallout's coming out.
Maybe I can rent Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
One-
and-
You don't
and
rent
then,
Need for Speed. Need for
And
Speed
then you
rents
got
it.
what? Call of Duty a week after that.
Yeah. No, that comes out on Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
Friday
it's
release.
a Friday release.
I'm surprised Bethesda's
Oh, that
not
is,
doing a
ain't it?
Friday release for Fallout. They
That's
did a
right.
Friday release for Skyrim.
God, that would have been so awesome.
Like, I appreciate
Because
that.
it would
but,
have been
like,
closer.
alright.
One more thing I want to say about Halo 5 is the ranking system. I like it.
like
I don't
it.
know if you know exactly how. Like, look, there's
It's weird because there's 2 different ranking systems. There's one
yeah,
for
from-
playing the modes.
from bronze to gold. Well, yeah. Other than the regular leveling up as you play, it's often play.
Yeah.
There's 2. Other than that one, there's 2 other different ways. There's between the bronze and the. Is it no? Bronze and.
It goes from bronze to
I'm
platinum.
platinum, but there's one above there, isn't there? I think there's gold. I think gold's above
Onyx.
platinum.
Was it Onyx League?
No, that's the second. I might have to double check it. But there's like there's bronze, silver,
That's better.
gold, platinum. There's those rankings, and those are boosted based on your wins. The second portion of that is the Onyx and Champion, and those you will have a raw rec score that's based on your individual, not by wins at all. It has nothing about wins. It's just based on you.
I love the reg system.
Yeah. So Onyx, you'll have that, but then Champion, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Only 200 players are going to have it. It's like the top.
Probably one of my fucking friends because, like, when that game came out, they played the fuck out of it, and then they're like, "Wait, you haven't beat the story?" No, I'm a normal fucking person. I had to work.
Yeah, I have
Like,
responsibilities.
and then he
I
tried
don't
to
have time for
spoil it,
this
and I'm
shit.
like, "Oh no, go fuck off!" Like, look, that's what I said. I'm like, "Nope, fuck off. Get out of this party right now."
But I'm happy
And then he's
with
like
that.
a level
It's
like
different.
I think he's like a level 40. Yeah.
I'm 13, and I thought I've played a lot.
Yeah, he's
think
a
I'm
level 40, and he's like, oh, well, I
7.
got to do this and get this and then this.
There's
and
a
I'm like,
lot of shit to unlock.
I love the customization.
I
There's
think
so
I like the
much.
customization.
There's so much.
And then it's like, it feels rewarding when you open up a pack, and I kind of almost want to spend the $2.99 and get another pack.
Right.
It's like, well, why not, you know?
Warzone gets you a lot of points really
It does.
quickly.
It does. That's what he said, too. He's like, play Warzone. Like, that's going to be the map mode to actually use.
It's
Yeah.
nice that the gold packs are the best ones and they don't feel that expensive.
I'm upset that there's no split screen.
Yeah, because I wish you could play with me.
You know what? I just read an article that said Bungie 343 is they're feeling the effects of not having split screen, and they're basically regretting it at this point because they're seeing the downfall of why not having split screen in it, and they're basically saying like we're considering it for Halo 6 a lot right now, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Update the damn game.
People
Updated.
have literally, like, they've what's the word I'm thinking of? They've grown up with Halo.
Yeah.
So I've seen comments of people like, "Is like this dude wants to play with his son. I can't because it's not split
So
screen.
I'm not gonna buy
so now I
another
have to buy a whole
system.
other system. Make sure I have a spare TV so we can play it. No
That's
more of those LAN
stupid.
parties we can do anymore.
Yeah, because I
Your own
remember,
Xbox, your own TV. Like
like
we're all
I
millionaires.
remember,
Right.
like playing Halo with you guys and like just bringing TVs.
We're all in a
And
separate
we have,
corner.
yeah, we all have a separate corner for our teams.
We got a mini fridge for Mountain Dew. That's
Like,
nice.
like we'd be separated for teams, and it's like, okay, you go over there, we go over here, let's play.
Now you
And then
do
it's
that.
like, can't
Well,
do that
yeah,
now.
you have to spend, like, 10
And then I remember when we would play like hide and seek and shit, and then like you had like one of the person that was like the person seeking
Yeah.
had to like turn around and like hide, like so like we could be like, okay, let's do this real quick, and then you had to spin around, zoom into like a little piece of place, and then we had the parts where like you knew that the guy was coming at you, so you like still look down and try to walk away. Like I remember doing that, and I remember you doing that before with like because people would just shoot rockets to see like whose screen would shake,
Yeah.
and then try to look around that area.
All
So
the
like
smoke.
we'd be like, oh
Like,
shit,
shoot the
my
rocket
screen
here
just
for
shook.
vibration.
It's like that shakes, then we're like, fuck, that was my screen. Okay. And then you try to move real quick without like revealing where you're looking. But then if you want to be real bold, you just fucking unzoom in and start looking
Yeah.
at. It was great. It was really great.
I haven't
now
had-
that's not there anymore.
Speaking of that kind of stuff, have you like gone in the custom matches, see what you
I
can
haven't
actually
seen it.
modify, anything like that?
I
It's
haven't
like
looked.
I kind of did. It's like the old ones again.
So you can, you can
You
pretty
can
much
make the
do
modes.
whatever.
You can make the modes again. It's just no split screen.
Yeah. I think one
And
thing's
then
going to
there's
hurt
no
it
Forge
too.
mode either. Forge mode.
Yeah, you need unless
That's
they're going to put
crazy.
No,
unless
they're-
they put old
From
ones
what he
in
was
there.
saying though, is that it's gonna come in a DLC.
Okay, well at least that's coming in.
A
Because
DLC.
some of
Yeah,
because some
That
of
shouldn't
those
be DLC.
oh, yeah, it shouldn't be. But at least it's coming there.
Then, so you gotta pay for it now.
fucking
That's stupid.
Reaches Forge just
Fucking Halo
oh.
3 had Forge all the way up till 4. Even got
There's probably
fucking
another
4.
excuse of why this
3
game has to
and
move
Reach.
smoothly.
3 and Reach did it so well, especially Reach.
That was just a dumb excuse.
It is a dumb excuse.
They're talking about their technology with it, where it's like,
You have a
oh,
system
we
that's
have adaptable, 60 frames a second thing, and all this stuff where it refreshes automatically and it scales and all this stuff. Why the fuck couldn't you put split screen in the game?
and the system's what 2 years old, and now you're. I have to take this out to improve the gameplay of it. The system is not that
Like
old.
I appreciate that the graphics are good, but if you had to choose over scaling down the graphics and putting split screen in the game,
They're not thinking about their consumer base when they do stuff like
yeah,
that.
it's like people would prefer. Yeah, the game looks good. I'm sure it would even look good if it would scale down to like accommodate split screen.
I'm not playing.
But I'm not playing to look at it and be like, man, this game looks.
Nobody ever has.
Like, yeah, I'll be like, oh, this game looks good.
It. I'm not going to think about that while I'm dying or shooting someone.
Yeah, like okay, this game does look
Wow,
good.
that rock looks
but-
really good over there.
Halo was founded on split screen, playing split screen with your friends,
It was growing up with split screen. Yeah.
and now you can't do that.
I remember going to the Hero Zone with all the TVs on the table and going to Halo tournaments.
Because it's like I think about it, and it's like, man, it'd be cool, to actually do like a let's play. But then it'd be so fucking complicated to do that now. It's like, okay, we all got to
all
be
right,
online.
guys, go home. We need to do a Let's Play.
Yeah, it's like, okay, guys,
Now, think of
pack
this.
up and go.
If Halo was to be introduced back in MLG, now they have to have by each individual player has to have their own Xbox and their own TV to play now.
Yeah, I think it is actually going to be an MLG. It's going to be esports and all this stuff. So
figured
it's
it
like,
would be.
God, that's
Halo
going to be
League.
super
I know-
expensive.
Yes. I know like the main stage would have each one would have their own TV and stuff, but other sub ones, then you just doubled everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like they
MLG
did.
makes a lot of money, but still.
I,
Yeah.
I mean, I know we don't know what goes on behind the scenes to make a game, but it's like they could have made that work.
They say they're going to get rid of it, but they don't think of the repercussions of it.
Like, and then the fact that it made me mad what Matt said, saying like, "Oh, they're finally seeing the ramifications of it." There was petitions for this to postpone the game coming out for you guys to figure out putting split screen in the game. Like, I think one of the petitions was like really high up too.
I'm sure it was.
Like,
so was Silent Hill's petition and that shit. They were just like, guys, no, we're not doing it. Like, but petition.
I was part of that petition.
Me too.
I was part of the split screen petition.
I was actually part of that one too. Like, those were the two petitions I actually were was a part of.
Next topic: petitions. Do they work?
Apparently not.
Apparently
No, they
not.
don't.
So